Hey guys, and welcome back to another new Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and today I want to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day in Animal Crossing. Since today in real life it is Valentine's Day, I thought it'd be nice to go over the history of Valentine's Day in Animal Crossing, so let's get straight into this. Valentine's Day has never been a super important event in Animal Crossing. In fact, in most of the games it's barely anything at all, at least compared to events like Christmas and Easter and Halloween. It's basically a very simple and low-key event. They don't really make much of a big deal about it in Animal Crossing. In fact, in the original Animal Crossing game for the GameCube, pretty much all that would happen is you would get letters from some of your best friends around the town. So for example, I would get a letter from Bob, of course, and that's pretty much the extent of it in the original Animal Crossing game. Later on, they did expand upon this a little bit more and make a little bit more of a big deal about it, but not really as much compared to other events. It says here on the bulletin board in Animal Crossing City Folk, today is February the 14th, maybe you should give that special someone a little present. So you could send one of your favorite villagers a present if you wanted to, and they could also send you gifts, and I believe your parents would as well, so you could get a little chocolate heart in the mail from some of your best friends around the town. Again, it's really not as extensive as any event in any other Animal Crossing game. It's really quite simple, and they just don't make much of a big deal about it in Animal Crossing. I guess it kind of makes sense since Animal Crossing has never had a super romantic element about it. But it definitely did get another nice upgrade in Animal Crossing City Folk when you visited the Roost, because you could get a little Easter egg where if you drank from Brewster's usual coffee area, you could get yourself a hot chocolate instead. As a big fan of hot chocolate, I think I'd prefer to have this every day instead of coffee, to be honest, but it's the gesture that counts, and Brewster, the most romantic villager character I should say in Animal Crossing, will wish you a happy Valentine's Day. So it's just a nice little Easter egg. It's very low-key, but I guess that's just how they wanted to do it in the Animal Crossing series. Of course, Animal Crossing isn't totally without its romantic elements, as we do have the love triangle between Phyllis, Pelly, and Pete. Now how this works is, Pete is in love with Phyllis, Pelly's sister, but Pelly is in love with Pete. Pelly's quite a shy character, so she's not going to go and tell Pete that she loves him, so Pete is just clueless of this. He doesn't realize that Pelly's in love with him, and of course he's in love with Phyllis, who doesn't really show him much interest at all, as these things tend to go. So it's quite an interesting story between these characters. It's been going on since the very first Animal Crossing. There wasn't really much about this in Animal Crossing New Leaf, but I definitely believe it was there, at least a little bit. So it's just kind of nice to see this element with these characters, and it makes them a lot more interesting. And I'm definitely a big fan of this love triangle. So who are you guys rooting for in this love triangle? Do you think Pete should get with Phyllis? Should he get with Pelly? Or should the sisters just ignore Pete because he's a clueless pelican? Also, Animal Crossing has released some brand new Valentine's Day cards for Animal Crossing New Horizons. They're really cute. You make me feel like a million bells. Have a groovy Valentine's Day, the real catch. Hooked on You, Better Together, and of course, Happy Valentine's Day. So if you want to download some of these and send them to whoever you are wanting to show appreciation to on this day, go ahead and do so. Drop them one of these cards, and the link is in the video description if you want to do that. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. I hope you're having a good one. Even if you don't celebrate it, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you feel appreciated. If you guys want to help support the channel, click the join button down below to become a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a bunch of really cool perks for doing so. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and of course subscribe for more Animal Crossing content. And if you want even more of me, you can check me out on Instagram and Twitter, the links are in the description. Also check out the Crossing Community Discord server, also in the description, for a great place to discuss with other Animal Crossing fans.